Hello, good afternoon to Dr. Francesca. My name is Ezekiel Bintili, and today I'm going to presenting my individual assignment. My topic is rail transportation. Let's start with our topic for today with introduction of rail transportation. Rail transportation is a system where train move people and goods using steel tracks. It is an important transport made in many countries because it can carry a lot of passengers, move heavy cargo, and use less energy compared to road transport. And then, Japan is one of the world's most famous countries for its train system. It is known for fast, safe, and reliable trains such as the Shinkansen, commuter trains, and urban rail service too. The rail network in Japan is well planned and supported by many stakeholders, including the government, rail companies, and passengers. These stakeholders work together to make sure the train operates smoothly and safely and efficiently. This report explains how rail transportation works, its characteristics, and how different stakeholders in Japan support and influence the system. Okay, next is characteristics of rail transport. First, rail transport uses a fixed infrastructure. This means trains can only move on the tracks that are already built for them. The track, station, and signaling system cost a lot of money to build and take care of. But because everything is fixed, trains can follow a clear schedule and operate more smoothly and safely. Second is rail transport can carry a lot of passengers and goods. Train can move many people at one time and carry heavy goods in large amounts. This makes rail transport cheaper for long-distance trips and for moving things like container, mineral, or product between cities. The third one is rail transport use less energy. Because trains move on steel wheel and steel track, there is very little friction. This makes trains more energy efficient compared to road transport. They use less fuel and produce less pollution, especially electric trains. Now, let's talk about advantages and disadvantages of rail transportation. The advantages of rail transportation. Rail transportation is a cost-efficient when moving large amounts of goods over long distance. It is also environmentally friendly because trains use less energy per ton of freight compared to trucks. Rail transport is very safe with fewer accidents than road transport. It helps reduce traffic on the highway, making road travel easier for everyone. Rail also supports the growth of natural economic corridors. For example, companies like Lafarge Malaysia rely on rail to move build materials, and roads from Port Klang are eventually served by trains. The disadvantages of rail transportation. Rail transportation requires a lot of money to build and maintain tracks, stations, and other infrastructure. The network is limited, so trains cannot reach every location. Route and schedule are fixed, which can make transport less flexible. Goods often need trucks to reach the first or last part of their journey, and then freight can also move slower by train compared to truck, which may be disadvantage for urgent delivery. Next is rail infrastructure and network. Rail transportation rely on a strong infrastructure to work well. This includes steel, tracks, sleepers, ballast, station, bridge, tunnel, and signaling system. A good network allows trains to move passengers and goods efficiently over long distance. However, building and maintaining this infrastructure is expensive. Rail networks are usually fixed, following set corridors so trains can only travel when track exists. A dense and well-connected network can improve travel times and service coverage, while a limited network may restrict access to some areas. Next is about policy affecting rail transport. Rail transport in Malaysia is guided by national policy and plans that aim to improve service, safety, and sustainability. The National Rail Policy 2022 to 2030 set long-term goals for developing an efficient and modern rail system. The 12 Malaysia plans support investment in rail projects and infrastructure. The Ministry of Transport oversees operation, ensure compliance with regulations, and promote environmentally friendly technologies. Key laws such as the Railway Act 1991 and Land Public Transport Agency Act 2010 regulate operation and safety. The rail regular APAD monitors standard and performance to make sure the system is safe and reliable. This policy shape how rail network expand, how services are managed, and how new technology are introduced. Next is about key stakeholder in Japan rail transport. I have A until F about stakeholder in Japan rail transport. A. Government stakeholder. The Ministry of Land Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism set national policy and regulation for rail transport. Local provincial government also manage regional rail planning. Transport Safety Board monitor accident and ensure safety standards are followed. Then B. Rail operator. Japan has many private and public railway operators. The JR group includes JR East, JR Central, JR West, JR Kyushu, JR Shikoku, and JR Hokkaido. Other operators include Tokyo Metro, Kyo Corporation, KC Electric Railway, Tobu Railway, Hankyu Railway, and Osaka Metro. This company run passenger service across the country. C is infrastructure and technology stakeholder. Companies like Hitachi Rail, Kawasaki Heavy Industry, and Mitsubishi Heavy Industry build train and rail equipment. The Railway Technical Research Institute worked on research and development to improve rail technology and safety. D is passenger stakeholder. Passengers include daily commuter, student, tourists, and elderly traveler. Their need influence service schedule, accessibility, and comfort. E is freight stakeholder. Manufacturer, port operator, logistic company, and retailer rely on rail to move goods efficiently across Japan. And the last one is F, third-party stakeholder. Real estate developer often invest in station area development. Local businesses benefit from nearby station, while safety and certification agency ensure compliance with standard. And then let's move to the case study of Japan rail transport. Japan has one of the best rail system in the world. The Shinkansen or bullet train connect the city very fast, reaching speed up 320 km/h. And then this make long trip quick and easy. Private companies like JR East and JR Central and JR West run the trains, along with the other metro and commuter rail operator. Japan rail network is very large, covering city and region so people can travel easily. Like modern technologies such as advanced trains and signaling system and earthquake-resistant tracks keep passengers safe and train on time. Freight trains also carry goods from port and factory to city. The government through the Ministry of Land Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism and Safety Agency make rules to keep the system safe and reliable. Japan rail system work well because of the government, company, technology provider, and passenger all work together. This strong teamwork made Japan a world leader in trains. So, the conclusion is rail transport is a safe, efficient, and environmentally friendly way to move people and goods. It works very well for long distance and large amount of freight. But building and maintaining track and station can be expensive. Japan has advanced rail system with high-speed train, dense network, and strong collaboration among government, company, and passenger. Malaysia is improving in rail system through projects like ECRL, MRT3, and ETS, supported by national policy and agency. Strong infrastructure, clear rule, and cooperation are key to making rail transport reliable and beneficial. That is all from me for my presentation for today. Thank you. Bye bye.